Hello everybody, and welcome to another video on this channel full of wonder. This video will be one like no other because today will be the day where I talk about the movie I'm making because my name is Scarcery, I'm 15 years old, and me and my friends are currently working on a movie, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. But yeah, I made a post in my community a few weeks ago, I think, and with a poll saying, should I make long form videos about just Harry Potter content, or should I also do some stuff about the movie? Because yeah, so far I've only been posting Harry Potter stuff in long form videos, though I have been posting a variety of different things in my shorts, including Harry Potter, of course, and also the movie. So I thought I would share some of it maybe in a long form video because honestly, there's so much to say, okay? So I was thinking maybe I could share my journey with you and what we've done so far and what we're thinking that we're going to do in the future for this movie, because honestly it's a wonderful project and we really hope that will turn out well. So yeah, that will be what today's video will be about. Anyway, I just want to say that I can't reveal too much about the movie yet because it's still being made and it's still not yet exactly close to being done, but I think we're about halfway through like the filming process and everything. So basically I'll explain how it all started. So I had this idea for like a story because I'm also an author, by the way. I wrote this book when I was 10 years old, and I published it when I was 11 years old, but this is a sci-fi. And the story that is in the movie isn't a sci-fi, but you guys will discover that later. But yeah, by the way, this is available on Amazon if you're interested. Yeah, so basically I had this idea for a story, and I found that was very interesting. And then, so I told my best friend about it, and we decided to, like, start making a movie. Like, just like that, you know? So, I had some dresses in my wardrobe that my mother bought for me, so like we put them on, put on some costumes, and then just, you know, filmed. And I put my best friend as the main character. And I gotta say, I don't know, but for the moment, I'm kind of enjoying like the kind of directing part. Well, not really, because this is obviously like a small budget movie. It's like literally a no budget movie, though, yeah. And kind of use the stuff that we already have, so we don't exactly spend so much money on like buying stuff to make the movie. And so yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that because yeah, we're still teenagers and we aren't as rich as those big movie makers and, you know, that kind of thing. And so yeah, at first my best friend had to wear this horrible blonde wig. Like, it was really itchy and everything, and it didn't suit her, so that wasn't excellent. But yeah, so we did film a lot of scenes and everything. That was in 2023, so it has been a while. We started in April, to be exact, and we filmed a lot of stuff. And then my brother came along. He took the phone on which we were filming, because we were using a phone at the time, and he erased everything by accident. And so we had no more videos of all the stuff we had filmed. Like, we lost all the clips that we had. And I think it was like about 1 week's worth of like filming every single day. So you can get kind of our frustration. So of course we were very frustrated, but we restarted the movie because we didn't want to give up, because, you know, it's just a setback. We still wanted to go further, obviously. And so we decided to film again, and this time we did it without the wig because yeah, it was just way too inconvenient, and we couldn't do like any proper like hairstyles which would be original and like nice, you know. And so basically we restarted the movie, but we made it better, so that's really, really cool. My dad got this camera for the shoot, for the movie, and honestly I'm so grateful because yeah, it's really cool to be able to shoot with a camera. I know it's kind of a basic one, like it's a vlogging one. It's not like those fancy cameras they use like for big movies, big budget movies. But yeah, this was like $300, which honestly is expensive. I mean, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm so grateful that he got this camera for the filming and everything. And I've been using it ever since. It also has like a little thing for the sound, and yeah, we've been using it like ever since to film. And now, as you know, we're in 2025. So yeah, it's definitely been a while. I think we restarted at the end of 2023 or something like that. I do know that we definitely had some clips from 2024, but yeah, I think we started at the end of 2023 for like the second time that we were refilming everything, you know. And what was also nice about the fact that we restarted is that we got to improve the costumes and the hairstyles. And this movie does take place in a specific time period in the past, so it does have this kind of, you know, aesthetic, and so therefore we had to get the costumes that would fit it right. Of course, some of the costumes aren't exactly historically accurate, which is kind of, well, because we didn't have all the means and everything, but also because I wanted to add a bit of a kind of whimsical touch to it, but also kind of I can't say more about that, otherwise I'll just spoil everything. I mean, like, spoil too much for the moment, you know. But yeah, it was kind of going also in the direction I was going for, and so I thought that was really cool. I find the outfits are really unique, and yeah, and they're also pretty cheap, which is good. Like, I use stuff that I had in my wardrobe, because my mom bought a lot of dresses for me and everything, and they all kind of fit together in the same vibe, so that was really perfect. And we did like match different pieces of clothing together, because sometimes there's this dress that we would use. It's kind of black with like a red plaid or something like that for the skirt, and it was short sleeves. It had short sleeves, but I wanted long sleeves, so we put this kind of jacket underneath that had like tight sleeves, because we don't have a long sleeve black t-shirt, so that's what we use. We put it underneath the dress and then the dress on top. Also, we would use like belts and skirts to kind of try and reach the silhouette that was like fashionable in the time period, because of course, yeah, you know, if you want to stay historically accurate, you got to do it proper. And we tried to get there as close as we could, because yeah, I personally love the fashion from that particular era, and therefore I have watched a lot of videos about it, so I do think that I know a bit about it. I'm not an expert, okay, but I know a bit about it, okay, a bit. So, like, maybe enough to kind of try to orientate us in the right direction approximately. And also, yeah, I think I'll explain a bit about like the aesthetic of the movie, because if you watch the edits, I think you can kind of tell the vibe we're going for. So if you haven't seen the edits yet, go and check out those shorts, because I made a couple edits about the movie, and you can see some clips from the movie, but also some clips that we shot like outside of the movie just for fun, like kind of to give the aesthetic and, you know, the vibe and that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, the point is that the movie is heavily centered around like kind of nature vibe, but also I'm going for also a bit of a medieval style, even though it doesn't take place in the Middle Ages, the movie. So that is kind of a unique thing about it. And also there's also kind of this old style vibe. I won't tell you guys about the exact time period, because that will be spoiling too much for the moment. But yeah, so we do have to like pay attention to like the decor we're using and the props as well. There were some props that I bought like in various places and everything, because yeah, I wanted them to like be in the movie or use them, you know, that kind of thing. We also had to be very careful when choosing our filming locations. If we were filming in the nature, that generally wouldn't be too much of a problem, because, you know, like, nature doesn't really change that much from like the past to the present. But we did have to be very meticulous when picking like places to film like scenes that are indoors, so basically like inside a house or that kind of thing, because of course houses from back in the days, they don't look the same as houses from right now. Also, another fun fact is that at first we didn't have any dialogue for the movie. I mean, like, no script, which is actually crazy. So it was mostly improvisation at the time. I would tell my best friend like the actions she was to do, but she would just like improvise what she wanted to say, basically, and we didn't really have any like precise dialogue. We did have kind of like an idea of what we had to say, but not specific lines, you know. But then we did reach a point where I did start writing the script, even though we did already shoot some of the parts like without any dialogue, where it was just purely improvisation. But yeah, I did write the script afterwards, and because we did have like more things to say and really precise things, because the things that we were filming without dialogue, most of the time they were like just things where you were acting and not necessarily speaking. But there was a scene where I did have a dialogue, but my friend and another actress in the movie, I'm not going to say who it is yet, actually kind of modified the phrases, and like they said kind of the same thing, but like with their own turn to it, like they said it their way, that kind of thing. And yeah, so I find that's really unique about our journey. And right now we're at about 1 hour of movie, so honestly that is pretty reasonable. Like, that is long. I think we're about halfway, actually. We got probably half of the scenes done, a bit over the half of them, by the way. And yeah, I think we filmed with a couple different actors, and by the way, we also used our pets in the movie, okay? Our little pets, because I have a cat and my best friend has a dog and a cat, and yes, they became actors. That is like so cool. Honestly, if this movie gets published one day and we go to festivals, it would be so funny to bring them along. Anyway, because you know, they're actors, they play in the movie. I know that generally people don't put their pets or like the animals that they use in the movie as part of the list of the cast, but I think it's a very necessary detail. Why? Because I think that not only humans should get recognized for what they're doing, I think that animals, if they had like accomplished something, I think that they should also be recognized for what they did. Even though they are animals, it does not matter. They should still be recognized, okay? That's my way of thinking. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on. I think I'm going to show you a couple of things that I picked up, like for the props. Anyway, there's this beautiful fan. I would love to use it in the movie. Haven't used it yet, but hopefully it will be in there someday. But oh, another funny thing is that we're often filming in summer because the movie is taking place in summer, and so me and my best friend often take like these old-fashioned fans along to like fan ourselves when we're like filming, basically, because it's like so hot, and sometimes we're wearing long sleeves, and yeah, it can get kind of hot. And also, by the way, I also have to say, but the main costume, the main costume for my best friend, basically the main character, I chose it on Amazon. My dad bought it, but by the way, the shipping was ridiculously expensive. I don't know how much it was. Maybe like 20 bucks, or am I wrong? I don't know, but it was ridiculously expensive. But yeah, the dress was kind of like, the material was cheap, but yeah, whatever. It wasn't really an expensive dress either. I think it was like 20 bucks for a dress, but still, like, the material was cheap. It was definitely a costume, but honestly, on camera, it doesn't look that bad. Like, I think you'd have to like feel it in real life, or like see it in real life, to actually tell that it's not that much of like a high quality dress. But yeah, even my costume, it's because I'm also acting in the movie, by the way. I think I forgot to tell you guys that, but I'm playing the second most important character. Yeah, That's cool, huh? And I'm wearing this dress that my mom bought, but also with a kind of wool jacket. But anyway, if you see the video from the movie announcement in the shorts, then you'll see what costumes I'm talking about, because those are the two costumes that we're wearing in that video and that I'm talking about right now, actually. So yeah, and I find they're really cool and pretty, and they definitely fit with the vibe so well. I think my best friend's dress is definitely more period accurate than mine for like the time period of the movie, but honestly, I find that my costume kind of adds a creative touch, and it's also pretty colourful and unique, and I find that it's really lovely. I'll show you some of the other props that I got. Okay, first of all, we have this mysterious scroll, which is actually a map that I won't show you. Not in this video anyway. But I'm actually a big fan of like doing crafts and everything, and I think that I'm relatively good at them because I've been doing it for a while as a hobby. And basically it took me so much time to make this map, you won't believe me. Honestly, it took me a ton of time, maybe 10 hours, maybe more, I don't know. But like literally just for the title on the map alone, it took me 1 hour. Like, that is crazy, because it was like in a special font. So it did kind of take a bit of time to like draw the letters with pencil and then like fill it in with like paint, basically. So basically I painted the whole map and I added a ton of details in ink for like all the different regions, because yeah, it's kind of a different world from ours, so it does require a very specific map and like lore. You guys are probably gonna guess what the genre is, but you know, whatever, as long as you don't know what the story's about, it's fine. Well, at least not yet, because this movie is probably going to come out in 2026, end of 2026, by the way, not the beginning of the year. Okay, I just want to be precise, or maybe at the beginning of 2027, because yeah, we still got a couple things to film. And yeah, there's also this hat that I haven't used in the movie yet, but I'd love to because it's so beautiful. I picked it up at a thrift store in California. It was $4 and it's lovely. The next two items, I picked them up, at a garage sale. Yeah, at a garage sale in California, and they're so pretty. I think this one is from Sweet V. Tell me if I'm saying it right. From like the brand that makes crowns or whatever. And I think this is, I don't remember, but it starts with an E. Okay, apparently the brand for this other crown is EOUQ or something like that, and it's for jewelry, accessories, and collections. By the way, I just made a gem fall off. Anyway, I paid $5 for each of these, which honestly is a reasonable price, and these are nice crowns, mind you. They're made of metal. At least I think so. I hope they're not made of plastic, but they're relatively heavy, so they do feel like they're made of metal. I don't think they're plastic, but I don't know. But they're really lovely, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll show you some other props because I didn't bring anything else, actually, did I? No, I didn't. Guys, I won't be showing all the props today, okay? Because I do need to keep some of them a surprise. But this is an ice bucket, old-fashioned ice bucket from the 1950s. It's not from the same period of when we're filming and everything, but I still got it anyway. I got this at a garage sale, and the lady was so lovely. She gave this, oh, actually it's the same garage sale I got the crowns from, and she basically just gave this to me for free. I know. Because she said that I was so horrible that nobody wanted it, which is kind of sad, but I wanted it, so that's good. But anyway, I think it's unique. It's definitely unique, but I don't think it's that ugly, though I probably wouldn't use it on a daily basis. But yeah, as a prop, I think it could do the job, even though it's not the right time period, but it kind of resembles vaguely. If there's an expert watching this movie, you'll probably tell. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is all I've got, low budget filmmakers, please, forgive me, spare me. But yeah, I do already know which scene I'll be using this for, because we haven't used it in an actual scene yet. But yeah, you guys will see when you'll be watching the movie. At least I hope you will. You'll just have to wait another year or so. Sorry for that. But yeah, I won't be showing you the other props because they're like, most of them are in the movie, and these were mostly props that weren't in the movie, except for the map. And like the prop will be in the movie soon, normally. And yeah, the other props are already in the movie. There is one central prop that is very important in the movie, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that would just, like, give too much of a big clue about what the movie is about. But yeah, I will definitely be revealing all this stuff at some point, don't worry. So if you want to know more about all that, please subscribe to the channel, because when we'll be revealing that, the videos will pop up and you'll be able to go and look at them. And yeah, so they'll probably be revealed in a long time, maybe like at the end of the next year or something, but probably like a couple months before the movie will be released, if it will. And by the way, I'm thinking to publish this movie on Amazon Prime when we finish it. Please tell me if that's a good idea or not. I hope it will be a good idea. But actually, Amazon Prime, it's kind of this something similar to like Amazon KDP, which I used to publish the book that I wrote. So you do have to like follow some specific rules and that kind of thing, which is totally normal. But it is open to independent publishers. So if you're making a movie and you'd like to like publish it on a certain platform to like launch your career or something, then definitely check out Amazon Prime, because Netflix isn't open for like independent publisher. I think you have to be, like directors or whatever. Why am I using book terms in a movie context? I don't know. But yeah, Netflix basically lets big companies put their movies on it or whatever. I can't really explain, but I think you kind of get the point. And Amazon Prime is, of course, like big movie making companies can also put movies on Amazon Prime, obviously, but independent ones can also do that. So that's what we're going to try with Amazon Prime, okay? I'm saying try. I really hope it will work out. If we follow all the like rules and everything, I think it should be okay. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know where the movie will come out, probably on a smaller platform, or maybe even here on YouTube in episodes or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. And by the way, I also forgot to say, but we're composing all the music by ourselves. Why? Because we have to. Like, I can't use music that doesn't belong to us because we don't own the rights and everything. But the moment I'm using Filmora to like edit the whole thing, but I don't have the pro version then, if you prefer. So basically, it will slap a big watermark on the thing if I upload it from Filmora. So right now I'm kind of doing a draft editing, like just to see how the clips will look like and how the movie will look like. But if we publish the movie, then I will be using Adobe Premiere Pro. I think that's the name of it anyway. But apparently professionals use it, okay? I'm not exactly a professional, but I think I'm going to give it a try anyway, just to try and make the movie look as good as possible, because I don't want it to be lousy or like of a crap quality, okay? Though there are some flaws in it, which is totally normal, because like what movie doesn't have a flaw? And also this is a no budget movie, and I think we're faring pretty well for like the stuff that we have, because we don't have that much, honestly. And yeah, we don't even have microphones, which is kind of annoying, but I think I'll be asking Santa Claus for some like microphones and like lighting for Christmas, basically. Also, something that's so annoying for me, but like we made this intro scene where we used a music from Filmora, and it's so beautiful. I love that scene. But we're gonna have to change it. Why? Because I can't use the music from Filmora because we don't own that music. It's not like royalty free or I don't know what. So we're composing a song right now, and it's really cool. Like my best friend, she also plays piano, so she's doing like the background piano thingy, and I invented the lyrics and like the melody because I like composing songs. Okay, and yeah, I think it's a really cute song, and we're thinking to do a little dance and everything. By the way, there's also a dance scene in the movie that we already filmed, by the way, and that's with one of my friends, who's actually a dancer. So that is really cool. So she invented the choreo on the music, which my best friend invented, because like she composed the music with a piano, and I find it so cute. That scene is so whimsical and beautiful. I love it. Honestly, it's amazing, and yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys more about this movie. I don't think I have anything else to say at the moment, but yeah, if you have any questions, please tell me in the comments because I don't really know what to talk about right now because I kind of said everything that came to my mind. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and also subscribe to this channel if you want to see more stuff about like the movie or Harry Potter or my book, because that's stuff that I post about on here. Or also DIYs, because I also do some DIYs sometimes, but like related to Harry Potter most of the time. But yeah, please tell me in the comments if you enjoyed this video, if you think that I should redo another one like this. Should I do a behind the scenes from the movie? There was a person that voted that on my poll in the community. I had 2 votes. Honestly, I'm rather happy because I didn't expect a single vote. Yeah, there was a person who voted for stick to Harry Potter content and a person who voted for behind the scenes from the movie. And I was like, okay, I don't really know what to do now, but I'll definitely try to do behind the scenes of the movie. And I'll keep making Harry Potter content, guys, so please don't worry, because yeah, I'll just be posting additional videos about other things, but that's not a big deal, is it? So yes, please tell me in the comments if this video was interesting, if you want me to stop yapping because I talk a lot, and sometimes to kind of repeat the same things over and over again. And this video is never ending. But anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and see you. Bye.